My own eye, I like it best when they look a little bit more real.
Meghan Markle's major row with Vogue magazine, and this time she's taken on the Queen. No, not that Queen, the Queen of Fashion, Anna Wintour herself.
I want to take a picture. Let's take a picture. Let's take a picture.
We've heard even today how many times that she shouts at people and tells them off and gets very angry. Well, she does shout and scream at Harry.
AMG girl, you won't believe what went down. Like, imagine all the glitz and glam in Paris, and then boom, drama explodes right there. Like Meghan walked in ready to slay in her fancy heels. But then Anna Wintour just looked at her and said, "You can't bully my staff." And honey, that one line hit harder than a storm. Everyone froze. The flashes stopped. The vibe turned from party to panic. And Meghan, who came all confident, just walked out. Quiet like poof, her moment gone. And now everyone's whispering, was Anna just standing up for her team? Or did she plan to crush Meghan's whole fashion comeback? Because wow, that night felt like a showdown. And in Paris, baby, there's only room for one real queen.
And she was absolutely ignoring her. Like, Meghan does not exist. You see that Meghan was Meghan was doing what kind of face is that? Let me see if I can.
Okay, so listen, this was supposed to be Meghan's big, shiny comeback moment. Like, she showed up in all white sitting front row at Balenciaga with every flash pointed her way. Her team had it all planned out. The perfect lights, the perfect angle, the cameras rolling before she even got out of the car. Like, she wasn't just there for Fashion Week, she was directing the whole show. But baby Paris is not Hollywood, and the rules here are carved in stone. You don't mess with the seating, you don't stroll in with your own film crew, and you definitely don't tell Balenciaga staff what to do, especially when Anna Wintour's people are around. And oh my god, you haven't even heard what went down backstage yet. Just wait, because it all started with one seat, one smirk, and one tiny sentence that blew up the whole night.
The cheek of Meghan Markle to think that she can boss Anna Wintour around, to think that she's more important than all of these other stars who they already had like.
Girl, you are not ready for this tea. Like, first thing before the show even began, Meghan's team tried to move Vogue's deputy editor from the seat next to Anna Wintour. Can you imagine that? And when they said no, Meghan kinda muttered, maybe she won't mind sharing the spotlight, and the whole room just froze. Anna didn't say a word, just sat there all straight like a queen, and her silence said it all. Then came the lighting drama. Her team had actually called Balenciaga, asking to fix the lights just for her, and the French people literally laughed, saying, "This isn't Hollywood, madame here. You earn the light, not demand it." But wait, it gets worse, because after the show, when the models were still changing, Meghan just stormed backstage like she owned the place. And when an intern tried to stop her, she snapped, "Do I look like someone who waits?" Her team pushed through, and it looked wild, like chaos everywhere. And then out of nowhere, here comes Anna. Wintour, calm, quiet, but powerful. She walked in heels. Clicking, took off her glasses, looked straight at Meghan and said, "You can't bully my staff. No yelling, no fuss. Just pure power." And girl, for the first time ever, Meghan had nothing to say. No script, no charm, just silence. And that wasn't even the weirdest part.
So awkward. But fans are slamming Meghan for this, calling her the Duchess of Hypocrisy.
Okay, so get this, 3 days later. Boom. The video drops just 30 seconds long, but enough to set the whole internet on fire. You can literally hear Anna's voice all calm and cold, while Meghan just stands there frozen. And that silence said more than any speech ever could. And, oh my god, social media went wild. TikToks, Twitter, memes everywhere. People were saying Queen Anna did what even Buckingham couldn't, and the most savage comment was, "You can't bully Vogue," either news. Channels kept looping. Fashion experts were breaking it down like it was history. And even AI nerds were studying Anna's voice waves, trying to decode her tone. And while all that chaos went on, Meghan's team was out here, trying damage control with all those soft smiles, charity hugs, kid photos. You know, the usual PR magic. But girl, people weren't buying it. The comments were ruthless, saying you can't fake kindness after that clip, and Grace doesn't need a camera. So now tell me, would you even believe her after seeing that video? Because this whole thing has the internet totally split.
People do actually, in the end, show what they're really like, and she thinks she's the most important woman in the globe.
Girl, after that clip dropped, it was like the whole fashion world just went silent. Phones stopped buzzing, projects froze, and all those fancy invites just disappeared. One brand that was was about to work with Meghan, sent this cold little email saying, "We've decided to move in a different direction," which basically meant, "Girl, you're toxic." And then the stylist started ghosting her. Editors quietly erased her name from the cover lists, and Anna didn't say a single thing because she didn't need to. In fashion, silence speaks louder than words. Then boom, a week later, Vogue Business posted just one tiny paragraph. No names, no shade, nothing fancy. It just said Vogue, stands for professionalism, and expects the same from everyone they work with. And that was it. Those 31 little words were like a silent thunderstorm that ended her fashion fairy tale. By the next morning, every outlet was quoting it. The Guardian called it a quiet assassination. Vanity Fair went wild with the line, "You can't bully Vogue either." And Meghan's image didn't crash loud. It just melted away bit by bit, right before everyone's eyes.
So, pushing aside everyone else, she thought that she would get in touch with the most important woman there could be in fashion and tell her who she was, and she would know immediately that she had to, stop everything else and let her have what she wanted.
Okay, so listen real slow because this one's deep. Like, this whole thing wasn't just some cat fight at a fancy fashion show. No, babe, it was about control. Real control. Like, who actually owns the power? And who's just pretending to? Anna built her empire. In whispers, her moves so calm, but they shake the room like she doesn't need to shout. Her influence speaks before she does. While Meghan built hers on flashing cameras and perfect poses. She knew how to make every lens love her, every headline shine her way. But Paris is not a movie set. It doesn't play by Hollywood rules. It's a city where silence screams louder than fame, where discipline is the real crown, and the louder you try to be, the faster they shut you out. So, picture this. The same woman who talked about kindness and protecting her team is now trending for snapping at interns. And the duchess who preaches being real and humble was suddenly caught acting like she owned a kingdom that was never hers. And then the internet went full detective mode, connecting everything together. Like, wait, her big comeback happened with Balenciaga. The same brand dragged for that creepy scandal, and her photo shoot spot was Diana's tunnel, the same place tied to tragedy. And now Anna Wintour just stepped in, like the final boss, giving her that quiet 5-word slap that everyone will remember. 3 big signs, 3 huge warnings. First, ignored. Second, dismissed. But that third one, oh, it hit different. It was a message she'll never forget, and now everyone's left asking the same chilling question. If she can turn grief and loss and fashion into a story, made for cameras, then maybe, just maybe, everything we've been watching was written like a movie from the start.
Were you protecting children when you were promoting a brand that was accused of inappropriate behavior towards?
Okay, so let me tell you this. The wildest part is that Paris didn't end Meghan's career with some big dramatic scandal. No, babe. It ended it with a sentence. Just 5 little words that hit harder than any speech or interview ever. Could you can't bully my staff? That was it. No screaming, no chaos. Just power so sharp and cool that it didn't need to raise its voice. And the way Anna said it, calm, collected, wearing Prada like a queen who doesn't need to prove anything. That moment spoke louder than all the noise in Hollywood, because sometimes real power doesn't walk in with flashing lights. It just glides through the room, and everyone feels it without a word. And that's exactly what happened. Meghan's whole empire of cameras and control cracked. Not with headlines, but with silence. She was always about being seen, about telling her own story. But Paris reminded her and everyone watching that not all stories are yours to control. And girl, here's the real tea in a world where everyone wants to be noticed, where people fight for followers and chase attention. The real queens are the ones who can stay quiet and still make the whole room listen. So yeah, if you like your scandals served cold and your drama dressed in couture, you better stick around because this saga isn't over yet. The next part is the one Meghan never wanted out, the one leak that might just spill everything. And trust me, it's coming. Paris ended Meghan with 5 words. You can't bully my staff. Anna stayed quiet. Power spoke. So if you love hot tea and cold scandals, subscribe to Bella Breakdown for the next leak she never wanted out.